Hi. I've been around my little sister too much because that's how we greet each other on FaceTime. But anyways, hi everyone, I'm Ebony. If you're new to my channel, welcome and please subscribe. If you're already part of the subscribe tribe, I am so beyond grateful and thankful for you and your support, and I appreciate you. Today's video, I wanted to talk a little about how sometimes we can look for happiness or answers outside of ourselves. In the midst of life's challenges, obstacles, uncertainties, it's so easy to look outward for our solutions. But I just want to provide a gentle reminder, and it's that the greatest answers often reside within ourselves. We don't even need to look anywhere. It's here. It's here. We already got them. When you're trying to go within, I do believe it's important to just relax. Just pause, take a deep breath, and turn your gaze inward. And within the depths of our own being, what we will discover is wisdom, strength, and our own intuition. And intuition basically is our guide when we may be feeling uncertain or we may have certain questions, and it's like more of a, sometimes you could be looking for an answer. And typically, I know a lot of like my girlfriends or just like close family, they will reach out to me and will be like, oh, well, this person called or this person texted and they want to do this, they want to do this, like, what should I do? And it's like, on one hand, I could be like, I could tell you what to do, but also, I don't know. What do you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in that situation. What feels right to you? You know the answer, but sometimes we just overthink too much, and then we can just go on this rabbit hole, and whatever our original thought was, which typically is the answer, we done went down this rabbit hole and got lost, and now we're questioning everything to the point where we don't even trust our own selves and our intuition and what our body knows. And instead, we're going to go and reach out to someone who's not even in the situation, but is going to give you an answer from their point of view on how they would typically go about something when it comes to that particular situation. Which, okay, it could be good advice, but also they're not going to know. I just feel like sometimes we put too much pressure and external validation and all of that on external things and people outside of us when we know the answers. And going within, I do truly believe that it's a profound connection to the universe's guidance and our own inner truth. No one's going to know our truth or how we really feel or the true answers the way that we know the answers within ourselves. And one thing that's really important is that you have to trust that you have the capacity to find those answers that you're looking for. Whether it's personal growth, spiritual clarity, or navigate in life, because life is always lifing. A big part of finding the answers within yourself and trusting yourself and trusting that the answers are right. I do truly believe that it comes with being in some sort of, it's not sort of, just being in alignment with yourself. When you're in alignment, you're fully in a flow state, and you don't really have too much questions because you're already feeling it. You're just going off of what you truly believe and what you feel, and you really don't have time for all the chaos that your mind can bring and just what life around you can bring, and you're fully just focused on what you feel. For instance, I think my last video was about like 4 weeks ago. And within that time, I got sick the week before Thanksgiving. And each week, I just got worse and worse and worse. And it wasn't COVID, but I had some type of like respiratory infection. I had this crazy deep cough. My throat was hurting. My body was sore. Like it was all bad. And it got to a point where I wasn't able to go out in nature how I usually do. I wasn't able to show up the way that I wanted to. I wasn't able to do the things that I wanted to, where I typically would take care of myself, do self-care, and put the effort into making sure that I'm taking care of myself the way that I usually would, which would have me in alignment. And it threw me completely off. And through that time, because I wasn't in alignment, it was, look at that sun coming through. Because I wasn't in alignment, I started to question myself. I started to not have full faith in what was happening. I wasn't in alignment. I was questioning, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I'm a failure. Just every self-doubt, I felt like I was self-sabotaging, because it was like, okay, let me try to sit up and do this. But if I can do this, then why can't I record? It's like, this is not a state of alignment. You know what I mean? So it's like, I had to sit with the feelings of not feeling well and taking care of myself in a way that I needed to, and take the necessary rest that I needed to take in order to eventually be able to get back into my flow state and to get in a better space to where I'm able to take care of myself and stretch and do self-care things that didn't require me like physically taking care of myself because I was sick. So now it's like, okay, now that I'm in alignment, I don't have to feel so desperate. And I was praying to God I was even like somewhat kind of almost losing my faith just in that little bit of time of not being in alignment. So that means I was scrambling. I was all over the place. I'm praying to God about stuff that I already know the answers to. And it's like, girl, chill out. It's because you're not in alignment. But once I got back into feeling better physically, the mentally came with it after. And then it was like, girl, you already know the answers. What more are you seeking? You have the answers to everything that you need right now. And that's what I wanted to portray when it comes to how it's important to be in alignment when you're trying to seek answers. Because sometimes the answers are so right there in your face that you can overlook them because you're just questioning, doubting everything that you typically wouldn't doubt if you were in a better mind state. If you're facing difficulties of going within and seeking the answers within yourself, I think it's important to approach the process with patience and understanding. Here are a few steps that can help you navigate this journey that you're on when it comes to finding answers within yourself. Create a quiet space. Designate a peaceful and quiet space for self-reflection. This can be, if you have an office, this can be in your room. I know for me personally, I have kids. You got to make it however way that you can. My bathroom and my closet were my sanctuary. They were my place to get away. They could be running around. I'm like, okay, I need a couple minutes, but that just gave me my time to just sit with myself, sit with my feelings, journal a little bit if I needed to. This gave me plenty of clarity when it came to any frustrations that I was feeling, or even if I wasn't feeling anything and I just needed a little break, just sitting there for a couple minutes helps. So creating that safe, quiet space is definitely something that can help you get through this time and help you actually self-reflect. Practice mindfulness meditations. Start with short mindful meditation sessions. Just try to find some type of quiet space and focus on your breath and try to quiet the mind. So during this time, sometimes it's not as easy to meditate for everyone. And sometimes our mind can wander. The thing about it is, show yourself grace and acknowledge the thoughts and feelings without judgment, and then gently try to get yourself back into that flow state of mind where you're meditating and in your quiet space. But also there are alternative methods. If you are having issues with just sitting there and your mind is all over the place, sometimes you can go for a walk. You could be out in nature. Cooking can help. Exercising, dancing, yoga, just anything that's going to help your mind just have a state of flow. Set clear intentions and ask empowering questions. Clearly define your intentions for going within. What answers or insights are you seeking? Setting clear intentions guides the process. Pose open-ended questions to yourself. So instead of yes and no questions, ask questions that encourage exploration and self-discovery. Ask questions such as, just for example, what brings me joy? Or what fears are holding me back? Those are more open-ended questions, and it gives you opportunity to sit with yourself and actually ask yourself, what fears do I have? What is holding me back? Why is this holding me back? And this gives you a space of self-awareness, also gives you opportunity to be honest with yourself and to actually get those answers because you have them. Consider seeking support. It can be from a mentor, it can be from a coach, it can be from a therapist. We can provide insights and tools tailored to your individual needs. The last step that I want to give you for today is be patient and gentle. It's important to recognize that the journey within is a process. It's important to be patient with yourself and to avoid self-judgment. Sometimes we're harder on ourselves or our biggest critics over anyone else, and it's just not healthy. Embrace self-compassion and understand that insights may unfold gradually. And that's why it's important for the patience part of it, because it's a journey. You can ask yourself a question. You can ask God for a question. You can ask the universe, whoever, whatever you're doing on your path. You can ask for questions, and they may not come right away. And it comes with lessons. It comes with each and every day you being shown sign and messages in order for you to get the answers. So it's important to be patient in the process, because sometimes you might not get the answer right away as you may want it. And that can kind of also bring you closer to wanting to give up because you're feeling lost. But just be patient with yourself. Understand that things take time, and everything will unfold gradually, and you will get the answers that you are seeking for. Remember, going within is a personal, unique journey. You have to learn the lessons and experience them for yourself. And it's important to know that you can't skip that part. And that part being doing the work and finding your path specifically. It's not going to be easy. And I could sit here and tell you, oh, do this and do this, but you won't understand it unless you go through it, that you go through your specifically generated lessons that you need to learn. And it's unfortunate that we can't just get the answers that we want and just continue to move on and move forward and just continue to grow that way. But we have to learn the lessons for ourselves in order to have that deeper understanding of why things happen the way that they happen, why the timing of things are happening the way that they happen. Is all part of the process and all part of the journey. And I could tell you that there's just this one answer that I can give you, and it's just like, okay, let's just do this and it's over with. But there's no such thing. We have to literally be on the journey. We have to heal, and we have to learn for ourselves in order to have that full understanding of what this, and clarity of what this all means for us and why we're even here. And also know there's not a one size fits all approach. One technique, with there being various techniques out there, one technique can work for you and may not work for the other person, for someone else, vice versa. So it's important to, while you're on your journey, to try different techniques and see what actually works for you, because you can just listen to it and be like, okay, yeah. For a lot of people, meditation, a lot of people can definitely say that meditation is one of the key factors in order for you to continue to move forward and for you to get that deeper understanding of yourself. But also there are plenty of people out there who just cannot concentrate, and meditation just doesn't work for them. But for the next person, it does. So you have to, on your own personal journey, figure out what works for you, and don't force it. If you're trying meditation and this is not working, don't continue to just keep on trying it because of what other people are saying and how it works for them. Figure out what technique works for you and continue that, as well as try to incorporate new type of techniques as well, because the more the merrier. And I just wanted to put that out there, just for the fact that it can be so easy to get discouraged because this journey isn't easy, because this journey is never ending. Till the end of the time, we will never stop healing and growing. So with that being said, it's important to just figure out what works best for you. With this being a never-ending journey and process, it's important for consistency. It's important for openness and a gentle approach. I feel like these are the keys to unlocking the insights that reside within you. What I believe I'm here to help with is share videos that will help you, who will guide and support you through this process, and also by just providing tools and resources that will help you navigate any obstacles and challenges that may, and let's just be real, will come up for you through your journey. Have you had moments where you found answers by going within? Have you had like that strong urge to reach out to like a friend or a family member and get the answer, but for some reason something stopped you and you sought out the answer for yourself? Please share your experiences and insights below. Let's inspire each other. We have to inspire each other to explore the depths of our own wisdom. Let's find a way to figure out how we're getting to know ourselves more, where we're finding the answers within, where we're not waiting or not making decisions, not making moves, and doing things that are important for us because we're waiting on someone else to get back to us with the answer. If you need help and you're ready to embark on this transformative journey within, discover your true self, and unlock the potential for a more fulfilling life, let's embark on this exploration together. Click the link in the description box below to schedule your coaching session today. Your journey to self-discovery starts right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who are new on your journey and may need some guidance of where to start, but also may not be ready for a mentor or coach just yet, please check out my Amazon list for some of my journals that may be helpful for you. I have journals where you may each day just try to get practices of showing gratitude and what you're grateful for. I have, if you want to get more organized and structured on what you want to do more towards your days in general or on your journey, I do have your to-do lists or your weekly planners. I also have a dream journal if you're into interpreting your dreams. I've also created prayer journals if you want to keep track of your prayers and things that you may have prayed on and what have later on come to fruition. Also, I have positive affirmation journals where there's a positive affirmation prompt in each single day. It's going to provide you with different journal prompts of positivity for you to get through your day. I recently created an ebook. It's called Awakening the Soul, and it's a guide to connection with spirituality and self-discovery. And with that ebook, it just works as a guide to help you as a beginner. It also provides different techniques and different rituals that will help align you to getting closer and hearing your inner needs more clearly. So go check those out if those would be something more helpful for you in the meantime. But that is the end of the video. Thanks for being with me today. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.